So the first thing you got to know about this little operation is don't try this at home. So what we're doing is we're going to swap this plasma torch for this plasma torch. The lighting is terrible. There we go, how about that? So this is a PT27 from ESAB PCM-1125. And the trouble is, on a CNC machine, it just doesn't really perform that well because it's meant to be run at an angle. Like if this is your cutting surface, meant to run at an angle like that. But on a plasma CNC machine, it's going to be straight up and down. So this torch is designed to do that because the air comes out in a different way, and the pilot arc arcs a little straighter, and it's designed to be operated in a straight line. So we're going to see what happens. So again, don't try this at home. What we have to do is take this little fitting out. This is the fitting that goes on an air hose. Essentially, there's an air hose, and this electrical wire makes an electrical connection here. It's got to be super tight, and you got to make sure you have like 3/8 or a 1/2 inch of the wires completely smashed into the copper piece here. So you're gonna make that first, and then the barrel of this slides into the air hose. So that's sort of the common denominator. That one is for the PT27 torch, and this one is for the P-80. So you can see I took that wire out already, spread the copper back open, and now we have to make this connector here. So to do that, you can't just smash it flat because it's got to fit. It's got to fit inside of the hose. So my thought is to make a tool that we can smash this thing in. So the first thing we'll do is we grind a groove into a piece of steel plate, 3/8 angle, and so you can see that will fit in there. That's sort of the base, right? So that fits in there, that'll be the base, and then we use this piece. We'll make this piece for our sort of ram bar, flattening bar. So this we'll put here, put the wire in there, and then we will smash it down. So let's see how this. So let's see, one issue that I noticed. See if we can get this to focus. There we go. One issue that I noticed, look at this, is the wire that come in the P-80, the P-80 torch. And again, it's an inexpensive torch. I'm sure they're all made in China, but I can't find a PT. It's a PTX 120. I can't remember what it is. The ESAB torch, but they don't make it. And I've been watching on eBay. Can't find one on eBay anywhere. I did find one about 8 months ago. It's like $1,200 still. I looked for that again and it wasn't there. But look at the difference between the copper lines. This one is much bigger. So let's see. I think I can start it with this and just clamp this down. So that's got it started, but I can't go any more because it's too tight. So put it on this little ball boy. Look at that, I just pulled it out. I gotta redo it. Alright, let's try this again. So I'm gonna make sure this thing is twisted. And then we're gonna put, let's see, I'm going to twist it as and make sure all the strands are in there. There was one strand missing. Okay. And then, let's see, make sure it comes in a little bit past. Alright. I don't know if this is going to work here, huh? Yeah, let's see. Down here, make sure it's twisted this way. Oh boy. It needs to be this direction, now you can't see it. It'll be what it'll be. Alright, so I'm just going to do it this way. You cannot see it. Maybe you can now. I'll try this side first. I'll let go of this, it's going to pull it out. Alright, here that seemed to work pretty well. Let's see. Still not flat enough. So let me get on it some more. That way. This way. Use the end. We're going to hit it this time. Let's see. Sounds good. Oh boy. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. That should just do it, right? One way to find like this, and then you can see I can push that hose on there. And these, I'm not sure where you get these, but I'm sure online somewhere they just have magnets in them. They're polyurethane vice jaws, so that works out very well. And that's it. Put a couple of clamps on there, and then I'll test it out. So the next issue is, how do we clamp it? Because, let's see, I got it on there. I was thinking first we could use a couple of just hose clamps. The trouble with this is it has to fit up in this barrel, and it doesn't fit. So we're not doing that. Okay, so the next thing is, you know, they use a ferrule. I think it's called a ferrule. Of course, to get it off, you got to destroy the ones that they used. You know, so it's just a barrel, a piece of pipe, essentially, that is then clamped. So they have a special tool that clamped it. All right, so what do I have? A piece of copper pipe. I'll clean that up a little bit on the sander. And then we have a brake flare tool, right? So this looks like to be almost the perfect size. So if we put this in a vise, we should be able to smash this down on the hose. So let me clean this end up with a sander, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the idea. Tighten it in here. Ooh, I think it's, look at that, nice and tight in there. So I'll make sure I'm not pulling on this. And then let's see how she goes. Well, I want to get it right at the end, don't you think? I need it to come out just a hair. Oh boy, now I got the pipe stuck in there. See? Maybe that's okay. Nope. I want it to... There we go. Okay, see? Let's put it right at the end. Probably do it with that screw, but the vise will be much quicker. Come on, cat. Rough nut. You gotta give me some room. You're gonna get your head clamped. Oh boy, now you guys can't see. Alright, get up in there. Come on. Come on, Ruff. You don't need to be here. Why don't you watch? Look. Alright. Okay, here we go. And we just... Whoop. Well, I think that's... Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, no, it didn't. Well, I'll try that other one maybe. Let me try it. So it did end up working. It's not as tight as I'd like, but I think it's clamping that hose pretty well, and there's a lot of surface area. So I think it's going to work out. It's fun to watch this heat shrink tubing work. Strange, it's not shrinking so much around that plastic. Oh, I guess it is. Maybe I should have tested it first, but find out if it blows up a little bit. I thought it would shrink up a little tighter than that. Maybe I'll do another one. Oh yeah, much better. Yeah.